We had Audrey, who's my favorite one to talk about actually. Audrey woke up as an adult one day. She looked around her home and realized that better than mom just wasn't good enough. She was being abused by her husband, and she was struggling with her own substance abuse. And the part of Audrey's story I can't relate to because I think it might be the strongest thing I've ever heard a woman do. She called the Department of Children and Family Services on herself and had her daughter removed from her home.
Was on hard drugs for about 25, 26 years. I decided that I wanted to get myself clean after a lifetime of just hardship.
Rough and tumble would be a good word. A little rougher on the edges. She'd come in and you'd hear her complaining about something.
I stayed in St. Matthew's shelter for 6 months, and I went on to Wolf Apartments for 2 years. I decided to give my daughter up to DCF so she would be in a safe place while I got myself clean and sober.
I don't think she had any idea what she was in for when she took that step, realizing because she was so protected and she was so tough. I mean, she was hard.
It was necessary. I was in a crisis, and I know that she wasn't safe with me. And I don't even want to think about where I probably would have been and where my daughter would have been without the help of St. Matthew's House.
We stood there and watched her graduate. They called her up because she did really well in her schooling, and they wanted her to speak to everybody, and I don't think I heard a word she said because I just sat there and cried.
August the 13th, it'll be 8 years. I'll be 8 years clean and sober. I haven't taken a drink of alcohol, nothing stronger than an aspirin. I have no desire to ruin my life by drinking and using drugs.
I was so proud of her, and she came down and walked up to me, and I said, "Congratulations," and I was crying, and she goes, "Are you crying?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm so proud of you. I just can't even contain myself." And she goes, "You're crying for me?" And of course that just killed me. I just thought, whoa, nobody's ever cried for you before?
St. Matthew's is my family. They've been some of my closest confidants. I'm so grateful and so thankful for what you all did for me, and just to see the growth and everything that St. Matthew's do for the community. It just really touches my heart.
There's never a point where anybody's beyond falling from grace, really, and we all have our struggles.
I couldn't have did it without you guys.
And Audrey had hers, but she has valiantly overcome.
They all thought the most of me and saw the best in me and the things that I can do to better my life. And when blood relatives weren't there, they were here.
I stood by and applauded her effort and applauded her work. I didn't do anything special, I just believed in her. She's spectacular all on her own.
The success is there if you just stay focused, one day at a time, and each day gets better.
She still goes to meetings. She shares her stories every day. She continues to inspire other women every single day just because you guys thought to love her for a little bit.